This one I got involved closer with WIT, with Women in Technology.
Okay.
So I'm currently on the board of directors for WIT. I've been involved in WIT pretty much since I moved to Atlanta because McKesson was really big in WIT. And I did a lot with their Girls Get IT mentoring programs at that point.
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of attending some of their WIT different functions throughout Atlanta. So during that time off, I started to go to some of the WIT functions, and I actually met one of my now mentors, Patty Dismute. She's fantastic. She's awesome. Really big in the women in technology community here. And I met her kind of on a fluke because I was interviewing for a position at a company she worked at. She was a consult. She was like a manager for contract services or something bigger than that. But what she did also with WIT, I was about to interview with her for a contract role. Right? I'd never contracted. I'd always had permanent positions. So here I am like, I need benefits. Like, why would I contract? You know, it was a new world for me to think like that. And I was nervous about it. I also had a full-time position kind of lined up. And this is like, I'm off for 6 months. I had a position I was in final interviews for. And then Patty's company came through with this contract. Contract was more lucrative by all means, financially.
Sure.
And it was a different aspect of healthcare I hadn't been in before.
Okay.
Right? So meeting Patty at a WIT event, just a wine event locally, and I didn't know I was meeting her there. Like, I knew I was interviewing with her that week, but I go into the wine event, and we're at the bar, and then we're like, oh, what's your name? What's your the normal stuff? And I'm like, wait a minute, I think I'm interviewing with you tomorrow.
You hadn't even, no way.
I knew her name. But I met her at a WIT event. So this is the power of networking. This is the power of women in technology and going to what seems like a wine and cheese event, but it is networking with other women leaders. Me and her kind of interviewed that night, kind of, because we're there and we're talking. So the next day it was like, now let's catch up on what we talked about yesterday. And from that conversation, I decided it was time to take the contract.